So the time is actually 3 minutes after 10, 10:03. Again, this is the line leading to the main vending room, and you see there goes our friend again. Wonder what the significance is of the black R2-D2. But as I was saying, the line has started moving, going in the main vendor room. So I'm going to check out the smaller vendor room of the two. I call it vendor room A, or vendor room B, I should say. But this is actually, their officially name is Dealer Hall B. So let's take a look inside. And I probably previously mentioned this, but you find more artsy stuff here. Like there are people who are doing signatures. They have like a lot of famous people here. Oops, excuse me. I love this. This is a vendor. I think it was a guy, and this is the daughter's piece. She's like a young adult, old teenager, but she's been doing this artwork, and she's been selling her pieces, her artwork. Very colorful.
I'd offer you a trade of the two notes.
See Pikachu. Actually, it's like Eevee's Pokemon. My daughter, who's an art major from SCAD University, she just graduated last week. She would probably appreciate this stuff.
How much would it be? How much are we?
So this is impressive. Blockade runner. It looks to be about 4 or 5 feet in length. You have Han Solo. Over in Brent, looks like it's a 1-to-1 scale. Frozen in carbonite. R2-D2 unit. Some more Star Wars models.
Oh, you don't have one?
Friend of mine, I'm actually videotaping.
How's it going?
You have to introduce yourself.
Will Barton, formerly of New Jersey, now of Chicago, model nerd extraordinaire.
There you go. How you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Good, nice to see you. That's one really cool thing about this show. I mean, we come for the models, but what happens is invariably we make all kinds of friendships, acquaintances, and a lot of these people we're only seeing like once we come to the show. It's once a year thing. So in addition to like the show aspect, it's like the after hours is just as cool. We might go up and hang out in the resin Utopia. One of the resin, I forget the name of it, but there's a suite upstairs. You know, Steve Iverson, aka Cult TV Man, he usually has some people, some friends and acquaintances up.
Which isn't a terrible idea.
Excuse me. So we're in stock.
We like to make one that looks a little better. Now, just enough so there's contrast. If I paint it white, that would be huge. Whatever color it needs, just not gray.
Again, you can see there's a lot of people who are kind of famous in the industry who are over here. Lauren Peterson. A lot of times people over here, they're doing autographs. You also have more, as you can tell, a more collectible, like flair over here. Rick.
Beautiful. And if you guys drive,
John.
you probably fly, but if you drove, you could go from greater.
Nick. This is cool. Especially if you're Space 1999. Cool. Look at all of the different variations in terms of scales and sizes. This is actually really cool.
All right.
Oh yeah, is it Jim? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. English.
Cool if you're a kid of the 60s, 50s, you'll probably be appreciating and recognizing a whole lot of this stuff. Time Tunnel. You see Lost in Space. Excuse me. Land of the Giants. Oh, you're good. Thank you.
This is the latest thing we picked out.
Okay, so this is the Irwin Allen display. It's co-sponsored by Cult TV Man, aka Steve Iverson. It's interesting because a lot of these are on MeTV on Saturdays. Time Tunnel is on MeTV, Lost in Space is on MeTV, Land of the Giants is on MeTV. Oh, that's cool.
You know, the thing is, the 4-footer is really gorgeous, but it's really big.
Speaking Time Tunnel.
And 3-foot's even really big.
Yeah, you don't realize how big they are until you have to.
Lug them around.
We also have, of course, let's not forget about
When I met Nick,
Voyage to Boundless Sea.
I had my Galactica helmets. And have you ever seen the Great Race with Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon?
A long time ago.
Yeah. So I was doing the 2 cars.
Let's see what else is over here.
Last time I saw that.
So vendors selling model kits.
Here, put it in my bag.
That's interesting. I actually have some, and just like most of us modelers, probably in my same category I'm about to describe, but I have like way too many models, unbuilt models, so I always come to the show with the emphasis of not purchasing anything. And ultimately I get inspired, I see something, and end up purchasing it with intentions of, like, you know, getting home, and as soon as, you know, while the enthusiasm is still there, go and starting to work on it. Invariably a week goes by, a month goes by, and I lose interest, and it goes into my attic. So I'm kind of in the same case. I wasn't planning on purchasing anything, but I saw John Lester at Starship Modeler, and of course there are 3 pieces that he had that, you know, actually had to have them reserved. So it's kind of getting crowded around here. Let me see what more I could zoom in on. Different lightsabers. Different vehicles from Blade Runner. Again, I think this area is really more display, or if people were selling stuff, these are really more customized. This is a nice diorama in the background. So these would be like more scratch built, 3D printed, customized stuff. This stuff is actually higher end, higher grade. And you can tell, open, it looks like it's an X-Wing fighter, parts for X-Wing fighter. So these pieces in general, these are more of like the serious collector. They tend to run a little bit higher price-wise. Let me see if I could go over to the other side. This is all one vendor. I love those Death Star towers.
I figured it'd be something cool you like.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's really nice. Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Frank Diaz.
Oh, that's spectacular.
He's primed for paint.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Elizabeth. Fortunately, a lot of these people I'm not really recognizing, because I kind of come here for the models. Let's go back to the other side of the Star Wars. Oh, you're good. Thanks. Excuse me. Can I cut in front of you?
Nope, you're good. You did.
Thanks.
I'll rough you up.
I know. Appreciate it.
A whole lot of roughing going on.
This is pretty much it. I'm kind of curious how much Hans goes for. Imagine if you have like a modeling sci-fi man cave, especially if you're into Star Wars, you kind of have to have Hans, right? It doesn't really make any difference how expensive it is. You got to have him. Because that little creature, which is annoying. So this is it for dealer room B.